welcome. This is Sophia Laijo, and I am here with the first session of Illumination. Here, opening and activating and tuning in and integrating the energy of the 1212 portal here on 2021. I first want to welcome everybody that is tuning in, and I just want to welcome you to the space. And so before I say anything else, I perhaps gonna briefly introduce. I am an Empower Lab coach and a universal language of light healer and teacher. For those who are tuning in with me for the first time, I welcome you. Thank you for tuning into this magical web that together we're empowering love in the world. By empowering love within you, we collectively tune in and emanate and begin to connect with not only the energy of your heart, but with the energy of the earth and the universe itself. And as you tune in, it creates a ripple effect that affects not only your life, also your environment. And so you are opening the possibility of others by being present in your field. So thank you for tuning in here today. I am really happy to be tuning in with you and intrigued and curious and fascinated to see what comes through light language and the transmission today. And so let's begin by tuning into the heart and centering and coming to a unified field together here. So taking a deep breath in before I begin anything, I'm just going to turn the volume a little bit. How's that? Okay. Beautiful. Alright, so let's take a deep breath in into the heart. I invite you to place your feet. If you have shoes, take your shoes off and place your feet on the earth. Begin to feel the sole of your feet connected to the earth. If you are in an apartment building, just feel how the sole of your feet and the magnetic field, the energy center at the sole of your feet, begins to open up and ground into the heart of the earth, beginning to connect to the surface of the earth and beginning to deepen into the layers of soil and rock all the way down to the heart of the earth. Tune into the energy of the land where you stand. And for a minute, just simply witness all the creatures that share the space with you. Even if you draw a circumference of 10 kilometers around you, even 30 centimeters around you. Begin to tune in to all the life that is sharing the matrix of your life. Simply acknowledge and notice. Remembering to come back to your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Begin to feel how the energy that is around you begins to connect and make contact with you. Beautiful. coming back to the sensation, the sole of your feet touching the earth, tuning into that blessed connection. Activating your connection with the heart, the consciousness of the earth. Feeling the energy rising from the earth all the way through the sole of your feet to your central channel, aligning your heart just as a tuning fork would. Your heart coming into full alignment with the energetic field, the breath of earth. So inviting you to pulsate your life with earth as one. Begin to pulse as one with earth and all life. Activating the heart, intentioning the power of love within you, to feel the room where you are, to feel the space where you are, blessing the land that you live on and stand on, and blessing the sky. So activating the lighthouse at your pineal, your head, and opening that channel, connecting to the core of the universe, the heart of the universe, moving through the planets, moving through the sun, galaxies, all the way to the heart of the earth, to the heart, of the universe. Beautiful. So you activate the heart of the universe, the light codes, and acknowledging your connection here. The light codes begin to be emanated, connection coming all the way through your crown, activating, empowering the light within your brain, your pituitary gland, both sides of your brain, your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your taste buds, your throat, all the way down to your heart and your full body activation. Connecting with your divine matrix, with your presence, your I am presence beyond time and space, merging both at your heart center and pulsing at the same rhythm of the universe, at the same rhythm, pulsating at the same rhythm of the earth, as one, as the same rhythm as life, as one. And taking a deep breath in, beautiful. So I wanted to bring forward illumination as a way to create a sacred container where we could be in this container to help us, to propel us forward into the end of this year and the beginning of next year. So this journey will be finishing during the new moon on 2022, and we're starting today with the 1212 portal. And the 1212 portal, to me, it felt very important to open this space because there's new light codes coming in, and it's an invitation to connect with your divine nature and really bring those new light codes that are available to you into the integration all the way down to your DNA. So I'm just gonna open the space and see what comes through during the transmission. I am gonna have my eyes closed. At some point I might open my eyes, and you'll see there's gonna be talking and there's gonna be light language activations at the same time. So I might go back and forth between transmission, a speaking transmission, and then a light language transmission. And I'm thinking it's gonna be about half an hour or so. And so let's begin. Have a drink. So at this point, you can either sit down and just relax and absorb and receive. You can lay down. I invite you to actually sit down and receive the information. Today, just the first time to receive it. You can listen to it as many times as you want. So you can listen the second time, and if there's insights or things that you want to write down, do so. And then listening to a third time while reading your notes and listening at the same time to fully integrate the whole activation. So at least listening to 3 times. So let's begin. There's a beautiful Towie that just showed up. So hi Towie. Welcome, we are the Universal Language of Life Council, and we are here present with all of you today, feeling and sending you a blessing of the heart. Today, Sophie felt like we were going to be talking about the body, but we won't be talking about a body. Well, in a sense we will, but not in the specific way that Sophie felt like. We were going to be speaking about this aspect, and to say that we are the universal language of light. We are an aspect of Sophie as well, of Sophia Elijah as well, and we are an aspect of all of you listening too. Because I want to clarify something that you want to continue to separate yourself with us and with the intelligence, with the intelligent particles and with the intelligent consciousness that is all around you and that is within you as well, and that moves continuously move through you. And so I want to bring you to this moment right here, right now, to this present moment, to this point and instant in time, that you are this one particle connected with the ocean of the whole. So nothing is separate from you. You are an expanded stream of consciousness that is here through you and for you and within you. And so you can tune in to the trees of your planet, and you can tune in to the angels, you can tune in to your spirit guides, and you can tune in to your divine aspect, your divine self, and believe that all these aspects are different aspects of the one source, of the one piece of who you are. And separation, it helps you to understand the different aspects of energy frequency that you're tuning in. Just as you're tuning into the radio, you're tuning into a 7.7 or a 9.9. Each frequency is going to sound completely different, and yet you are the one tuning in, and the radio is one radio, and all the different frequencies are in one space. So ultimately, is there actually a 7.7 and a 9.9? This is the piece to begin to tune in that it's simply you are all this stream of consciousness. You are this one stream of consciousness. Simply your brain is capable of understanding path of separation because you are here on planet Earth, this beautiful planet that brings the infinite to the finite, that creates from non-form into form, into matter, and yet matter, it's space. If you were to bring and or take away all the space between the actual particles, there will be no space. There will be one dot, the one dot that we were talking about. And so ultimately, everything, it's one dot. And so I am inviting for you to begin to think, to tune into the frequency right now that we are talking about. I want you to experience the frequency. So tuning to your heart center, opening your crown, opening your channel, central channel, your base channel, opening the sole of your feet, opening your knees, the palms, your shoulders and elbows, opening the front and the back and the sides, the above and below, and feel this energy that we are going to activate now within you. Feel the energy and begin to tune into the energy, and if it feels at any point that the energy is a lot, I'm going to invite you to just continue to breathe all the way down to your lower belly and gently rise up the breath to your higher heart and release gently through your nose. So breathing in through your nose and exhaling through your nose. So before we continue, we're gonna do alignment of the energy field in your system and continue to talk to you about the heart. The heart is focus right now, and in this portal of 1212, there is an energy that is coming to activate the heart and an intelligence of the heart, the higher intelligence of the heart. There is a wave that is activating from the heart of the earth and coming from the heart of the universe, that is activating the soul of humanity to not only come together through fighting or inspiration and grief, but to come together as a way of unifying with the earth and all life. And so it comes from this understanding that you are a divine being and that there is no other, or is simply you are here to experience joy and to expand in joy. And because of certain experiences in the past that the earth has facilitated within you and around you, and that you have come to a certain matrix and blueprint of the earth, this blueprint is beginning to shift. You'll begin to notice not only shifts on the earth that have been happening already for the past 2 years, we are entering into a new step, into a new understanding and a new energy frequency upon the earth. And the 1212 is opening this new frequency, that it's available. It's going to become the basis and the foundation, almost the soil that you stand on and where you are able to plant new seeds. And it is up to you to understand this new soil and to receive the seeds. You are a seed. You are a seed. And the divine plan that has come within you, you're a seed, the divine plan has come within you. And it's not here because there's anything that you have to fulfill. You don't have to fulfill anything. Let's say you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do and that you don't feel inspired to do. You have come here to expand, and life is going to continue to happen either way. If you spend the rest of your day in your bed, life is going to continue to happen and move through you, and your life is going to continue to move through you as well, and maybe little things will continue to happen because life on its own has an intelligence. And so per se there's nothing for you to do to accomplish. This has been a very focus oriented understanding upon the planet Earth and humanity of being productive and productivity, but it had a place to be and a time to be, and now we're moving into a way that it's beyond the being, that it's a presence and awareness of an opening from within of who you are and life itself. And there's a place where we're coming together, not only here upon the earth and all life upon the earth. When I speak about we, because we are the universal language of light, we are everything. The universal language of light is the language of source energy, of the divine within you and the divine in all things. Even a rock contains divinity in itself. It's made of stardust, just as you are. There are ancient ones, just as you contain ancient particles within you. And so let me begin to want to do an attunement for you to begin to attune to this new soil on earth, and to begin to attune your heart to this new energy of the sacred heart upon the earth. So I want you to just simply receive. I want you to breathe in into your lower belly all the way to the chest. Beautiful. Ipriapatatai na humahiaye o tuayala huma o tea humate o cruatayala siare tuaye nuaya poya koro iala o mateya koyale to hayale. Taking another deep breath in, bringing your awareness to the sole of your feet, connected to the earth. Ayatayala omakiatani isi yanatayo koma yataneto yawale isi ipia koyala tahiyanayaka Opaya ho mako upaya opriyata hiya tayale unia yako mayata hiyale ho iriyata hiyale koyata ya payhiyale yaka pahiya haya umaye maye ma kualataya Uruaya tana ho paya krapaya ya amaya amataya opa iya ya opa opa ra iya ya paria ya paria ya ania taya koya ho paya ho my Maye ho ho natahia ye tuya la hiha ochia ya la na te umriato o matai umiaya opo o imia o a deep breath in the heart, bringing both hands to your heart, opening your heart, opening your arms, receiving and closing and bringing to a hug. Okale paya, popale paya, hanishala taye hobai. Okaya, 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 mahitaye, krapahataye, no. Ruamataye, lamateya. Maye so paye paye. Maye lo paye haneya taye. Maye lo tana taye la Taking a deep breath in and coming into receiving position, palms up. Another deep breath in into the heart, releasing through your nose. We're going to begin the activation of the heart frequency, the earth and planet Earth, and activating the seed that contains the divine plan within you. The soil is activated already. Begin. Inkishitiana tai umala umia okia humanei Opriya tuayana omela te ea omina te sanaya kuaya Omria tuaya te ishtua ela parapua kuante e Omria tuaya la kuane henta ia la kuaya renta uparuale enia tuaya le O triata ishinia kuala Okexia tuaneia Omi tua enti ala ku ahia ensia omayala. Omili tua yala ku hena treshiana tua yalaaya. Amiano koro ya la kuahana ya tuara ya umane yoi. Omane ya toya la kuayele. Omane ya toya hamanaye. Opria opuya la ya ne yoko. Omare iriata ya la te yo. Oh paya 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 ha. Oh paya 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 pa. Oh paya 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 pa. Oh priyanate yo ma ye ma ye oh rupayala oh rupalaya. Nanana ta chichia kisia tayala anatria yato oma parapaya ko kreatoya mata eya ko ola ku a umare eya ne poyola po maye o paya ya maye o paya paya pa umare poyu ita yala ko amma siata Entria omaye o akuya aniata ya la kisia alayeto o paray apaye mirala taya taya ta pai ia ta e o pa mi ala taya taya ta imiriata ku ala pa e shumai e braba pa oh bruala. Taking a deep breath there. Beautiful. Na 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 na. Kaya kaya. Sana na na kaya. Oh kaya. Ya kruata ania epo Taking a deep breath into the heart. Umratayako anatiala taiyanaye amonia taiya kruka alateya unkra manaya taya kukulakale kakakana makakakena latateya shindaraya naya kumataya koya Mare paya koya la taraya la mare toya koya la ye manaya taya taya le makrakena onati ala amraki anata eya shala umaya koya paraya la kumata hiya mare taya le paya pama padara pasiana taya la Mereka hiana tayia lakana tatia yashna tayia laka. Mereka hana tayia la tena tayia la. Mereka ayahana. Oh pria tu yala tayia na taye. Mereka ala tayia na taye. Mereka sha tayia perempuan makeyo. one with your life, with the energy that you are and the energy that flows, nourishes you, uplifts you, ignites you. So the Universal Language Council here, we thank you for being here with us today. You now will begin to experience that when you had little wings, you had to move them quite quickly, and there was a sense of surrendering into the vast sky as your wings were closed. And now it's almost like you are the condor and your wings are vast and ample, and there is no moving them. You simply ride the way of the wind, and you are magnificent, and you begin to recognize the magnificence within you and the magnificence of all life, because as you begin to awaken that all life is part of who you are, the air, the particles that are holding you, that current of wind is the part of you, and the mountains and the currents of the mountains create everything. There wouldn't be a particle if there was no particles. There wouldn't be wind. There wouldn't be anything to support you in your wings, and there wouldn't be a body for you to experience yourself. So this is the level of divinity that we are speaking about, that is activating and awakening within you and within planet Earth. And as you tune to yourself into this information that it's all around you and within you, you begin to not only see a tree as a tree, but a part of yourself. And in that understanding that you are information and the tree is information, that you are united in this field of information, there is no her and him or you and I. There's only we and one. And so in this, you begin to access new levels of understanding about yourself and all life, because your life is you, and life is, and you is life. And so I know these are words that might seem big, and that everything might seem big, and a big energy and something quite distant to where you are today. But understand that at a quantum level, at a particle level, as an energetic level, you are tuning in. So there is an energy that becomes available within you, and it's a running energy, simply shifting from let's say a 4G to a 5G, that you have more accents, more wider bandwidth, let's say. And it's like speeding up. Your internet speeds up as well. The information comes through you at a faster, more efficient way, and you begin to integrate. That's why arriving to a place of allowing the energy to move through you as emotion, as energy of emotion, whatever begins to arise within your body, within your experience, just allowing the emotion to come through to be fully experienced. Give it the space and the time, because this is part of the purification process as well. And you'll begin to see that your heart is going to become active part. And how this looks like is that you are going to begin to see yourself that you're moving through the heart and the energetic of the heart. What this means and perhaps looks like, that things that you were obliged or felt like you were obliged to do in the past, that is going to begin to shift. You're going to begin to see that you are truly moving from a place of feeling sensation in your world towards the connection of the outside world. And as you realize that the outside world is an extension of who you are, you begin to tune in to who you are more gently and more mindfully, because everything is an extension of your life, then when you begin to tune in what's in alignment and what's in disalignment, and in that reweaving yourself and life itself, the outside into the in and the in into the out, then there's a new level of understanding within yourself and life itself. And what once was something outside, now it's something in. And so from those places that you did things because of XYZ, you, as you were feeling like you were obliged to, or because you had to and should, and living from the place of have and should, I bring you, and we bring you, an information to connect to your heart center. When there's a should, a have to, begin to connect to your heart center. Feel that the heart is the center of connection with the matrix of the divine matrix of who you are. Begin to see how the particles, the conscious particles that are connected to your heart center, begin to activate within you, in your body, and all around you. This massive and infinite web of consciousness, of light connected to the frequency of your heart begins to activate, and you'll begin to have a sense how infinite that web is and how it expands, not only at the front, at your back, at your sides, above and below. You'll begin to see these beautiful tiny particles of light that begin to become light up and become conscious. As you are in fact aware of them, you become conscious of their consciousness. They have always been there, but it was like you weren't tuning into this radio station. And so as you tune into your heart and you activate from your heart, the web of your heart into space, tune into those particles that expand in the infinite space within you and all around you. These particles are the frequency of love within your heart and your life. And as you tune in there, begin to activate and tension the web to become active in your life, and begin to activate and intention your life through this place. As you intention your life from this place, you'll begin to notice that your energetic body, your emotional states, your thought patterns begin to shift. If you were in a gray mood, everything will begin to resolve and find a harmonious place of alignment. And so as you tuning into this in this way, begin to ask what is needed for you at this time, what is true for you, regardless of the outside world and what is right or wrong. What is true for you here in this moment, planted here, this time and space? What is active? What is true for you in your heart right here, right now? And what is the next step for you? What will bring peace for you? What will create expansion within yourself? What will create the energy of more light within you? And begin to activate an intention that all these particles around you that are connected to your heart matrix begin to activate and begin to work and organize around the success, around the harmony, and around the imperfect order and harmony from this energy of love, the matrix of your heart. So as you tune in, I know that you have tuned in to this energy. Feel the vastness. I want you to expand your awareness all the way from your right side, the vastness as you can. You'll begin to see that the further that you go in your awareness, the light, the particles of consciousness of love begin to continue to open up to your right, to infinity. And the same way happens when you extend to your left side, and extend to the front, and extend to the back, and extend to above your head, and extend to below your feet. And now bring from the low of your feet, bring the awareness of your matrix from the heart, and these particles, conscious particles of love connected to your heart matrix. and the matrix of the heart that we have been activating here in your body, and see how your body looks now. You can even invite your internal vision, and if you have access to your internal vision, that's beautiful. And if you don't, just bring your hands in front of your eyes. You can have your eyes closed or your eyes open, whatever works for you, and begin to see how your hand and every single particle that is part of your heart matrix is activated as you become conscious to it. Beautiful. So I want you to stay with this for a few moments, and we're gonna seal this activation, light it up for a few more centimeters of light and hearts of light, and to really feel this energetic. It's tini shiniata titsia tanei miakro ake anetia ala amitia entawa antia hentia shina eneya to ala komei opria po ala koyana to ayala miane ara to ayala komen opria pero ara kunia tararira to ayala kum chitiria tiala kumne to ayala kom aprieto ayala kone tuare tuahima tuayana tuaya tuahim porolu aya maye mante yamapna mniani umnia humania poya humania teya mate opiako ma kuma na yala kuma ma payam merapia op I taking a deep breath in, bringing palms into prayer position, and we're gonna finish with opening portal here to be a pure, clear channel of your light, to access all the light codes, Ame huma he paya o paya kreta ya laya nata yala kumaya an ishianiata omma yata yala o wapa ela mana opreya man iya omma o plela la 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 omriata yala koa omaniana omriatu ala ominia anishiana yala waya Omia oya o payala payala hi mama ashia haya ariatayala aniatayala. Taking a deep breath in into the heart, all the way down. Breathing in, allowing life to breathe you. Breathing in and exhaling from every single pores of your skin throughout your entire body. Inhaling again all the way down to your lower belly, and exhaling through every single pore of your body, including the back of your body. The back body. Inhaling again all the way down to your lower belly, and exhaling through the entire body. Your head, back of your head, the back of your body, the front of your body, your legs, everything, every single pore exhales. Beautiful. want to thank you for being here today and for allowing us to speak to you today. We are the Universal Language of Light Council, and we are here. We're part of you. We are helping you remember the truth of who you are in this time on planet Earth, and letting you know that the portal is open and we have created a column of light that is downloading all the light codes necessarily for your seed. The seed that contains your divine plan within you. It has already planted on the new earth, and it's already receiving even all the resources as light codes energy from the portal and activated in your physical body, in your emotional, mental, and spiritual body here now in this present time. And as you continue moving and tuning into your heart center, as we explain through the matrix of your heart, you'll begin to activate the seed within you, and it will begin to open and crack open and activate new levels of expression within yourself, of creative flow, of vitality. At the same time, breathing in, as we have mentioned, breathing in through your nose all the way down to your lower belly, and exhaling through every single pores of your body will also help you to purify your energy body. And I invite you to do this breathing at least 3 or 5, 6 times breaths during the morning and in the evening before you go into bed. It's a way of cleansing and purifying the energetics of yourself. And if you are wanting to connect with us, connecting to the Universal Language Council, you can do so anytime. We are here with you. Remember that we are you, and you is us, and you are us. And so this is it for the transmission. We want to thank you, and we'll see you next time. And continue watching at least 3 times, as Sophie said prior, and we're doing this grounding and activation of this crystalline divine matrix together on through you, within us, all around you here on planet Earth. And so thank you, bless you, and see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in today. That was really powerful and beautiful image. It was so clear. I invite you to, as I mentioned before, to watch this transmission a few times, at least 3 times, to really integrate the energy, and also drink lots of water. And lots of water. Increase your water intake in today and in the next following days as the energy continues to be integrated. I love the breath that they were sharing and the matrix that they were sharing as well, as a way to tuning into the particles of love and that matrix of the heart. And I will see you next Sunday, and I have opened it to be that you can connect and get each session separately as well. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Take it easy for the rest of the day.